If you own a firearm, you have a legal responsibility to store it in a manner to prevent access by minors. Safe and proper storage can also help reduce gun theft, which poses a major public health and safety risk. I'm Greensboro Police Department Assistant Chief Rick Alston. The Greensboro Police Department wants you to understand the importance and legal responsibility of safely and properly securing your firearms. Firearms continue to remain a leading cause of death for children and teens. North Carolina law requires that gun owners who live with a person under the age of 18 must make sure that the minor does not gain access to the firearm. The law speaks to the need to safely store firearms to avoid injury and death. It is not sufficient to just put a gun up high out of reach of small children or to simply believe that kids don't know where a gun is stored. In fact, the majority of children know exactly where a gun is stored and how to access it within minutes. Firearms must be secured properly. Keeping a firearm secure from minors include keeping firearms unloaded and storing ammunition separately from the firearm. Using a gun safe, lockbox, cable lock, or trigger lock to secure firearms. Ensure that keys or combinations to locks are hidden or out of reach of children. If you must store a firearm in a vehicle, it should be out of sight and secured with a lock or in a gun case. Make sure you also lock your car when leaving the vehicle. There is a range of affordable and effective options to secure your firearms. These can be purchased at many hardware and sporting good retailers as well as online. Gun safes are the most secure choice for locking up your firearm. They come with a variety of lock options, including electronic and biometric locks. A cable lock threads through the barrel or action of a firearm to prevent it from being fired. A trigger lock fits over the trigger guard of a firearm to prevent the trigger from being pulled. They are often secured with a key or a combination. If you use a gun case to store your firearm, remember that you must secure the firearm with a trigger or cable lock or use a lock designed specifically for securing the case. Did you know the Greensboro Police Department provides free cable locks to the public? Please contact your community resource officer or the Office of Community Engagement to inquire about receiving a lock. All firearm owners, even if there are no minors in their home, have a responsibility to store their guns in a manner that minimizes the risk or likelihood of being stolen. On average, there are more than 350,000 firearms stolen annually across the United States. Stolen firearms are more than 9 times as likely to be recovered at a crime scene. Unsecured firearms left in vehicles are at a significant risk of theft. On average, at least one gun is stolen from a car every 9 minutes. In 2024, there were almost 600 firearms reported stolen in Greensboro. Over half of those were stolen out of motor vehicles. The safest place for your gun is at home in a locked gun safe. But if you take your gun out with you, keep it secured. Safe firearm storage is especially important in vehicles, which are hot spots for gun theft. If you keep a firearm in your car, it is important to secure it properly in a car-compatible safe and lock your car. The Greensboro Police Department has a Save a Casing program, which encourages all firearm owners to keep 2 shell casings along with your firearm information in your home separate from where you store your firearm. Firearm information includes manufacturer, model, and serial number. In the event your firearm is stolen, the Greensboro Police Department will submit the casings into the National Integrated Ballistic Information Network database to assist with investigation and recovery. More information about this program can be found under the Community Engagement section of the Greensboro Police Department website. For more information on safe storage of firearms and how safe storage laws help in reducing the number of firearm injuries and deaths, visit ncsafe.org or the Safe Storage Model Policy Guide from the Johns Hopkins Bloomberg School of Public Health. Properly storing firearms can help reduce the risk of accidents, access by minors, or other unauthorized persons and violent crime.